Katt, we might not let you drink anymore the way you. I mean,
I'm telling you.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke?
Yeah.
He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch.
Okay, wait a minute. Time out. Hold on. Because what the fuck? Bro got crazy transitions. Bro just brought in the fact that Cedric The Entertainer. If y'all don't know what he's talking about, like, the Kings of Comedy happening, y'all might be not, all y'all ain't old enough, right? You see the Kings of Comedy, Cedric The Entertainer does this joke at the end where he's basically talking about how us as black people drive cars, but it would be in this version of a spaceship. Katt Williams did that joke on like BET when they were doing comedy shows, back when you had like Comedy Central and all that stuff. I ain't even know this, or I ain't even put this together. That joke came from Katt Williams. I didn't know Mark Curry had helped him write the joke neither, but that's insane.
2018, you came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times and Katt didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon, I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, they're all a group. Cedric, Steve, Ricky, they've been a group. Everybody knows that. They've been aligned. And there are these alliances in comedy. And if you stand against them, then they sometimes have a problem. But we don't let that change the content, because that's all you know me for, is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit.
Okay, all right, wait, hold on. This is only so funny because y'all want in my chat, or well, whoever want here, Christmas Eve. I was telling a friend of mine that, yo, like Steve Harvey hairpiece wasn't real. And she was kind of like, what? I was like, you didn't know that? Yeah, it's not real. Like, it never was real. When we was growing up, we thought Steve Harvey had the best lineup in the world. That's not true. Like, it was a hairpiece, but basically like a man unit. Can we also talk about how we 10 minutes in and bro went from Ricky Smiley to Cedric the Entertainer, from Ricky Smiley to Tyler Perry to Steve Harvey to Cedric the Entertainer in 10 minutes? This is gonna be good.
Then you asked it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, baby, and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have a range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
Katt, we might not let you drink anymore the way you. I mean,
I'm telling you.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach. don't know. Well, I'm not a movie star.
Katt,
What?
it's a
He
situation.
never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric The Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called The Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't
He said he
write
doing an album.
jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
Oh,
Can I
no,
say that
that's-
again
oh,
for
that's
the
wrong.
audience? They're
Tubi?
so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
Tubi, the station for people who don't got cable or internet like that, man. Not being on Tubi is crazy. Not to mention, I can't lie, I didn't know Cedric the Entertainer had 4 stand-ups. I don't think I never seen one.
You don't think Ced's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the
can't-
record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform.
That's fair. Bro just really responding. See, we got to go back. I didn't know all these people did interviews with Shannon Sharpe and they talked about Katt Williams. I got to go back and look at this stuff. I didn't know that.
It's like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week.
Oh, because what the fuck? All right, listen, wait a minute. I don't know if y'all ever seen no clips from Steve Harvey or the Steve Harvey show or him doing his show, the little daytime show. Steve Harvey talks about being homeless, bro. That's part of his biggest achievement story when he's talking about people being able to make it. I've heard this story. I've believed this story. You gonna tell me all of this time that this story ain't true? That you was getting $3,000 a show 5 days a week?
Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about?
Shit.
They think they can rewrite history. Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows.
7?
He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig.
I wish she was in here, bro. I wish she was in here. I just told her this. People literally do not think that this is true, bro. That was a wig, bro. That man was bald. Now, this I didn't know. That's crazy.
And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part.
He did do
What
that.
do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star?
He did do that.
So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life. Who cares that they wrote a placard for you to do Family Feud on? Like, you're successful because we're surprised you can talk for a living and it's entertaining that you're gonna say some funny country things. But not a writer.
Right.